dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Just a nightmare. Just a nightmare.
Is everything okay, babe?
What the?
Everything will be fine.
What's up, everybody? My name is Perry Hall, and today we have this camera right here, the GFX100. So we're just gonna kind of break down the specs of this thing with Francesco. Francesco, tell us a little bit about this camera and what this thing can do.
As you may know, this is a medium format camera, and it got 102 megapixel sensor, 44 by 33, so it's pretty much 70% more than a 35mm camera. This is the professional version of the GFX. Got dual grip, and that's it. That's a medium format camera.
Yeah, just no big deal. It's just quite a very expensive camera.
Well, I think it's about 10K. I don't know.
10K, okay.
I don't know, really. No, don't tell my wife. Yeah, it's an expensive camera, but it's cheaper than the other cameras at the same level. You know, the Hasselblads and Phase 1 are way more expensive than this camera. They run around 30K, 20, 30. So it's actually a good deal, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good deal to have this camera at this price.
Yeah.
And how it performs. That's it. And you can, it's a mirrorless camera. It's important because the other ones are reflex.
Okay.
Or are DSLRs. But this one is a mirrorless camera. It's kind of world first 100 megapixel medium format sensor in a mirrorless camera. And the advantage is, of course, you have the short flange, so lenses are optically better. You can design better, and you can adapt a lot of legacy lenses, manual focus lenses, like all film medium format lenses, 35mm lenses like this one, or you can adapt pretty much everything to it. You got a 100,000 ISO, maximum 100,000
ISO.
Yeah, something like that, something that neighborhood. Stop less, lost more. You got movie feature that is as new in the medium format world.
Yeah.
Because some people compare this camera to an Alexa 65, which is a Hollywood production movie camera, and the quality is almost about the same, because the sensor is so big that it almost outperforms professional video cameras. I don't know how many people would like, you know, shooting movies with this thing, but it's there, you know. So the value is in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, just from the look of this camera, you can obviously tell this is definitely not built for the streets.
Oh.
Yeah, this is more a studio camera.
Definitely a studio camera.
Yeah, definitely built for more portraits, landscape, and architecture. But it's going to be really fun today to just kind of go out into the streets and give it a different perspective.
Looks good on you though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, thank you. Don't make me blush.
Oh, you wear it like you own it.
Yeah, right. Guys, I do not own this camera at all.
Don't tell my wife again.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, this is Francesco's camera.
Nice to meet you.
And so yeah, thank you so much, Francesco, for letting us borrow
Have
this
fun.
for today. And yeah, we're gonna see what this thing can definitely do on the streets of Rome.
Go ahead.
Awesome. So guys, if you ever watched any of my videos, obviously you can tell I shoot in 1 analog 35mm and 2 I usually shoot in black and white film. Today I'm gonna do completely the different thing. I'm gonna shoot in color. I'm gonna shoot with a medium format camera, and it's gonna be digital. So I'm really excited to just kind of get my hands on this camera and see what it can definitely do, and 2, kind of step out of my comfort zone and try something a little bit different today. What?
Oh shit! Is this a GFX100?
Yeah, man.
Why are you shooting digital now?
Yeah.
Who are you,
I
man?
know, I sold out.
I don't know you anymore.
Sorry,
Well, it's
man.
good to see you,
Yeah,
by
you
the
too,
way.
man. Seriously, let's go hit these streets.
How's it been?
Good, good,
Let's
good.
go.
Let's go. You know what the beauty of digital is?
No, I never shot this camera.
No, never. I can actually see my photo. Wow. This is. I know these little things really don't matter to some people, but for me, it's kind of cool to be able to see what you shot instantly. I know it sounds dumb, but. Posso fare un foto? Sei bellissimo così.
Guardi, con gli occhiali ancora
Sì.
carino,
Brava.
Oh, grazie, un po' sovraesposta, però poi dopo la aggiusti.
No, dai. No, bellissimo. Ciao, buona giornata.
Buona
Ciao.
giornata a voi.
Grazie a lei.
Ciao.
No, man. Here, come back.
Ah. Hey man, I think this battery is really low. Check it out.
Oh, yeah, let's wipe them out.
Alright, go ahead. Burning those SDs and those batteries today.
Good to go.
Yo, what's up, kid? Yo, check out my ice. Yo, check it out, check it out. Yo.
That's a big camera, man. Are you compensating for something or? What's up? Did you shoot? No. Did you take so much? Excuse me, sorry, sir.
Boy.
No, I just didn't know your jacket. It popped up.
It's fine. You want to see me naked?
So yeah, it's been another long day in the streets with this GFX100 and with Francesco. I gotta say that one, carrying this thing around all day long is quite the you gotta have quite the endurance to carry this thing around your neck all day. I have a Nikon F5 and it feels exactly like this. So, but yeah,
it's not a walk around camera.
No, not at all. Not in the streets. It's really definitely not for that.
You can do that, but you know, if you're used to a smaller Leica camera, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah.
You know? If you walk around all the day, you're gonna feel it. Even if it's in your backpack, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a weighty camera.
Definitely. Some other things I kind of want to bring up. Obviously, like I said before, if you ever watched my videos, I usually shoot in analog photography. So this was a really kind of a treat to actually kind of just set it and forget it. Usually I'm always working with manual cameras, so this was really a kind of a luxury to just set everything up and just really focus on my subjects and my surroundings instead of just constantly always moving things around in order for me to get a shot.
It goes way beyond that because this camera has more or less the same latitude of film. So if you need to edit later, you have so much room. You know, about editing, you know, you can edit images on camera.
Yeah, I think we did a couple of those actually today, which is really cool. Yeah, and another thing is obviously I got to look at what I was shooting, and then you can actually just fix the photos right here.
Oh, yeah, you can crop to different formats.
Yeah.
Because this format is 4/3. So because you're used to 24 by 36.
Yeah.
And this one is 44 by 33. So it's a totally different format, totally different proportions.
Yeah.
So you have to stick in your head. Then you have to frame it differently what you used to, because it's more tall.
Yeah.
It's less wide.
Exactly. And so I always shoot with 35mm film because when in street photography, especially when it comes to analog cameras, I think you only get a certain amount of shots when it comes to medium format as you do for, let's say, 35mm film. So I think 35mm is always the best way to go when it comes to shooting film in the streets. Today it was really nice to be able to have this digital medium format camera because I never really had an opportunity to actually shoot with a medium format camera and also a digital camera. So this was a really
mirrorless one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. And it was really nice to be able to see my photos, as I said, and just be able to adjust to this medium format size. When I first got the camera, it took me a little bit of time to actually adjust to the medium format size because I've always been adjusted to 35mm.
And the depth of field?
Yeah, depth of field, yeah.
Depth of field, because in medium format, the depth of field is reduced to what you used to 35mm. So if you have an f4 lens, for example, you have the depth of field of 2.8. And if you have a 50mm, you have the proportion of 50mm, but actually what you see is around 40. So it's in your head. It's really difficult, you know, because you're so used to 35. It's really difficult to adjust to the new proportions, format-wise and depth of field-wise, you know.
Definitely. With this big, beautiful, bulky camera, shooting this thing in the streets, it really caught the attention of people, especially with the other lens that we were using today. Working with that 45 2.8, it was kind of nice to actually adjust to this with the 40mm, this pancake lens right here. But with that other lens that I was working with usually throughout the day, I mean, people really
they get
grab their exactly.
Because it looks like, and it is, a professional camera, a real professional camera.
Definitely.
And it really does get some pressure on people, you know, because of the way it looks.
Yeah.
Even if with the Leica, which is a professional camera, by the way, by all means, but it doesn't look like one.
Yeah, they're more stealthy.
Yeah, it's a stealth camera, but this one is obvious. It's so obvious.
Very obvious.
And people are gonna react to that. That's what we're saying today.
Yeah, exactly.
People are gonna react to that. But it's kind of, you know, it's different because even if you get some reaction shots, it's gonna be interesting, you know.
Yeah, and it has been.
And it has been good. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see
Yeah,
what
right,
comes out.
exactly.
You know, we'll see.
Well, I mean, I got to actually look at the photos, so it was nice to see what I actually had
people
for once.
react, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
So I didn't have the opportunity to actually shoot photos with the LCD screen like this. I'm more of a classic kind of guy, and I want to
with
look
the viewfinder.
Exactly. But I kind of regretted the fact that I didn't actually be able to shoot a photo like this instead of just always looking through the viewfinder. We'll have to do this again.
Because yeah, of course. But you know, this is actually the thing that because this one is removable and you can use this camera like a medium format film camera.
Yeah.
Like this, so you don't have the obstruction up here.
Yeah,
we can use it like an analog camera.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't do any of this today, so.
Yeah, maybe there will be a part 2.
Yeah, maybe a part 2. We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, Francesco, thank you so much, seriously, for today.
It was a pleasure.
And yeah, I can't thank you enough that it's been an absolute treat to be able to shoot with the GFX100, at least for one day. It's definitely been a very big eye-opener when it comes to digital and also medium format camera, but it's just definitely not in my price range. So,
well, don't tell my wife.
But yeah, so guys, once again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you once again to Francesco and his wonderful camera, this GFX100. Like, subscribe, and please do check out Francesco's Instagram and my Instagram as well. Thanks, guys. Until
Bye.
next time. Bye.
Bye.